Well, how do I know? How are you really interested in me? You're not just trying to fill in the emptiness that was left by Laura.
What do you want me to do? You want me to take a polygraph test? You want me to start a written affidavit?
How about a simple reality check?
Something you have in mind?
Kiss me.
I know that's right, baby. That was a scene from one of my favorite soap operas, General Hospital, which celebrates its 10,000th episode tomorrow. And I am so happy that Bobby and Scotty are finally hooking up. It only took about 25 years. Jacklyn Zeman has played Bobby Spencer for 4,000 episodes. And it's been one wild ride so far. So please welcome Jacklyn Zeman. For a long time, is it possible to get prettier by the year?
You're kind.
You really do here. I'm telling you. They're finally hooking up Bobby and Scotty.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay, now you've been married on the show 4 times, which makes your full name Bobby Spencer Brock Meyer Jones Cassidy.
Almost Jack Spencer.
Okay.
Because there was that Jerry Jacks, we got halfway through the ceremony and it didn't happen. But it was my favorite dress, so I always mentioned it. One of my favorite guys.
But in theory, you probably signed it already. But anyway, do you think it's going to be Baldwin? Is Baldwin coming on?
I don't know. You know when they call it screen checking, when they give you a couple of scenes together on the show to see, and then you know how it is today. Everything's the focus groups, and they check with the audience. But so far, the reaction has been very, very good. I'm happy to say.
They want to see you guys finally.
Well, you know what it is? With the women, there's such an allegiance to the show, and the mutual memories with the audience. It's such a beautiful thing. So a lot of the women have been watching all of these years, and they saw when we were young kids, when Bobby was after Scotty, and Scotty was, sexually attracted to her, but he wasn't interested in a relationship. No, and now it's turned around. Now Scotty's the one coming after Bobby and saying, oh, Bobby, I want to be with you. And she's like, oh, stop. We're pals. We're buds. I don't see you that way.
But, we have a clip from 1979, and even back then, you had a thing for Scotty. Let's take a look at that.
I hope Brian also made you realize that you couldn't go on treating Scotty like dirt forever, unless you wanted him to turn to someone else for comfort. I would invite you in, honey, but considering what Scotty and I have in mind for tonight, 3 is definitely a crowd. I don't get fun stuff like that anymore.
Bobby was the host of the Century Boy.
Do you remember? What does that bring back memories?
Oh, yeah. Actually, it does. Well, we were kids in those days. 24 years ago. So it's a lifetime. I've been on that trip. The hairdo, you're saying the hairdos.
The hairdos. I mean, when you see old hair, it really is hilarious.
Well, we have they made up a montage clip reel for the 10,000th anniversary special show, and in part of that is there's a wedding. There's clips of the weddings. It's beautiful. But the scariest thing is the hairstyles. It is really. You go, what were we thinking?
But it's a long time ago. 23 years, really, you've been doing this, and you still look great as
25.
25.
You have an old bio. You probably got.
I guess so. And anyway, I read that you keep in shape by simply learning your lines every day.
Yes, by running around.
Plus, you're only eating grapefruits, I guess.
No, I eat. But I'm watching your last segment with all the exercise. I'm going to send you my tapes because we do these walking tapes. So and we have these little blue balls we do exercises with, and now we have a new thing for the apps. So I'm going to send it to you, and you can check it out.
You don't just learn your lines. You're moving at the same time, I presume.
I get up 4 o'clock every morning, and I go to the lot, and I run around the parking lot 3 miles. Well, I say run. Over the years, I have run. Now, as I'm more of like you'd call it a slow jog or a fast walk. That's what it takes me a half an hour to do 3 miles. It's 10 minutes. 10-minute mile is not bad.
That's very good.
It's okay.
Good.
And
you get one of those vibrator things. You can learn your lines on while you're walking.
I really enjoy that one.
And I get the feed from your show in the morning. I have it on in my room, and I've got my little lightweights, and then I'm done. It's great. It's perfect.
Well, I want to talk to you about weddings because there have been
so many weddings on General Hospital, and tomorrow's episode is going to feature a montage, clips of so many of the weddings that have been featured. Now, you have been married to your husband, Glenn, for 14 years. So considering the fact that there have been so many weddings on the show, you've been married 4 times, was your real wedding as exciting as the weddings on the show?
It was better.
Yeah.
It's a funny story with that. We were blind date fix-up by Amy Dolan, who at the time was playing my surrogate daughter on the show. She fixed us up, and she had been trying to fix us up for 6 months. And I, at the time, said, "Oh, Amy, I don't want to meet your mother's ex-boyfriend." And we finally got together, and at the time I was doing a play with Ken Schreiner, who plays Scotty Baldwin, and we were doing, it was an equity waiver, 99-seat theater. And in order to get my wedding night off, Ken bought the theater as a gift, all the tickets, so I could have my wedding night off.
Isn't that
Oh,
nice?
that a pal? What a guy! He's a guy. Yeah.
You gotta give it a minute. Okay, now I know that this weekend you're going to do one of your favorite things that you do almost every year, Super Sub Weekend, right? This time it's in California, not down in Florida where I've been. After 25 years, I have to imagine there's some fans that you do know by their first name.
Lots of them.
Because they come back again and again, right?
You know what it is? They're like family. They are. I mean, you know, with people who watch soap operas, it's a very possessive. They'll say, "You're on my show. That's my story," and they name their kids Bobby or Jackie. They made blankets for me when my children were born, and it's true. A lot of them, they come back and they show me the pictures from the last time we were together. You know, they bring the pictures from and I recognize the outfits. And they'll say, "Oh, son, this is the picture we took last year." So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Beautiful memories, yeah.
Do you ever think of leaving the show? I'm so happy there.
You love it.
I'm very
Why
happy
mess with a good
there.
thing?
That's what I believe. That karmically, it's been very good for me. And I have my husband, my kids in town, and great stories.
What more do you want?
It is. It's
Perfect
my
life.
life, yeah.
So get to kiss a lot of guys.
It's different every day.
It's fun.
It's different every day to get up and do that kind of material as an actress. You know, people say, "Oh, soap operas," but it's true. My stories have been a reality-based, which I love and enjoy, and it's been wonderful. And the people I work with truly become family. You know, there is that bond.
The 10,000 more then. Yes,
Thank you.
indeed.
How much are you
Thank
gonna give
you.
Jackie if you win the lottery?
I'm giving out all of my money. Now, you know, excuse me, don't be handing out my money. You're going to watch the 10,000th episode of General Hospital tomorrow night here on ABC. We'll be right back.